hate recording kukiwa na mtu mwingine karibu na mimi juu then nitafeel ni kama anasikiza chenye nasema, then ukiwa peke yako kuna venye unaweza ji-express, but ni lazima tu ni record juu nisha prepare for the video, siwezi wacha tu ikuwe sija record. So I wanted to talk about taking a power back as a lady. Let's not even say a woman, a lady, because you're a lady and you should be acting like one, you should be walking like one, you should be walking in your power, staying in your power and not giving it away. So the first thing that I did ni that I worked on my identity. Now by the way, hizi vitu usinione hapo udhani ati I knew all these things. No, hata mimi just came across YouTube video ya mtu kama hii, for real. Her name is Muthoni wa Mukiri, the one who was a presenter in Oro TV presenter. Then she kaisikia Wakikuyu presenter. Then she quit her work, then akaanza kufanya nini, YouTube, posting videos about emotional well-being, relationships. Anafanyanga life coaching, the whole thing ya kucoach watu wakuwe better. Mtu mwenye naongelelea ameenda, so I think at least tunaweza tulia kidogo, breathe in, breathe out. Yeah. So sasa tunaweza get back to shooting. Also, please, 2x speed. Please, usiniache ati juu naongea pole, please. Kuna hapo tu kwa settings, kwako kakitu kwa settings, 2x speed, tutakuwa poa. Then, right after umemaliza kuwatch video, endo subscribe na like. Guy, nilikuwa nasema nini? Nilikuwa nasema about taking your power back as a woman, and then I was talking about working on your identity. So I was saying your identity is made up of your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. Ama zote ni the same thing. The way you see yourself, your self-worth, your self-concept, the kind of person you are, your character, that is what your identity is made up of. Because once you change your identity, you're going to become a whole other person. And that whole other person you're going to become, yeye anajua kustand in her power. Yeye achezangi. So you need to start from there. Start from changing your identity. Sitting down with yourself and knowing what part of me don't I like, what part of me do I like. Because kuna parts of you pia ni mzuri. Usijione tu ati juu kuna a thing yenye upendi about yourself ati sasa urule out hauko worthy. No. Hatufanyi hivyo hapa. Hapa tunajipenda, tunajiaminia. Najua unaweza tell. So you change identity yako yote, una watch thoughts zako, unajiuliza hii kwa nini nafikiria hivyo, hiyo thought imetoka wapi, inaenda wapi, nataka nini na mimi, kwa nini na feel hiyo woga. Juu ukiwa na woga haufikiri kama mtu mwenye hana woga for real. Hauta act kama mtu mwenye hana woga. Woga itaku limit ku make decisions. And that is why utajipata kwa relationships, watu wenye wanakuwa busy wanataka kukuweka kwa hiyo state ya woga. Juu anajua ukiwa kwa hiyo state ya woga, utafikiria tu kama mtu ako na woga, and then uta make decisions tu kama mtu ako na woga. So you need to change yourself. Hata hizo thoughts zote zikikama, whatever thought it, you need to be stop running. You sit down and you know, ni nini about me napenda, nini sipendi, ni tutabadilisha, ni tutaweka, ni tutatoa. Na hiyo ni kazi unaweza fanya. Na ni kazi better than chasing after a man. La sisemi hii ati ni kunini, I'm just giving you the way it is. That is better than chasing a man. Better than chasing friendships azikusaidii, to be honest. Working on yourself always itakureward, always. Hakuna time utawai end at a loss juu you worked on your brain, you worked on your physique, you worked on your gut. Just work on yourself. Venye tu utaweza, invest on yourself. Haitapotelea. If watu who invest hadi wanaeka matako. Imagine matako. Oh, okay. Maybe some people. Okay, sawa. Nyash. You don't think that is an investment. It is. Mtu kwani anaweza enda tu atumie 1M a plaster vitu for na it is. Yeah, anajua for what reason sitasema, but wewe una invest on yourself aje. And ndio maana watu sema enda therapy, juu itakusaidia work on your mind, on your mindset. Adi mindset yako, and you change the way you see yourself, in short. Change the way you talk to yourself. Talk to yourself compassionately. Karibu watu sema change the way you touch yourself. Sijui kama nataka for that. Not nasty and naughty. But yeah, should be able to look at yourself in the mirror, spread your legs and say, damn, I'm very sexy, I'm very hot, I love my inside. See yourself that way. Wacha kukubali another person akwambia how you're going to see yourself, ati mtu mwingine anakutreatingi as if hey, tusiende hata uko kwote. So yeah, then kuna vitu niliandika hapa. So wacha nizisome before niseme the next thing, which is emotional dependency. So the thing that I wrote about knowing who you are and changing your identity is that it's not about being beautiful and sexy. It's about knowing yourself, believing that your power only lies in your desirability. You know, if you believe that your power only lies in you being pretty and being sexy, that is a bit shallow. Because your identity should hold more power. Yes. And I agree, because beauty will fade. The sexiness can end today. Tomorrow you are a mom, you're not sexy, you're postpartum. Tomorrow you wake up, and not even that you're not pretty, you don't even feel pretty. So inamaanisha you're not worthy your day. No. I'd like it if yani we menye ujue we ni nani, ujue we ni dem, ujue uko na hii, ujue unaweza ukaiuza, uache kuipeana bure. Mtu awache kukudanganya ati unaipeana bure, uache kupeana ati unapewa attention. Umepeana juu umepewa attention kasichana kadogo. We need whips hata huku nitakuwa nazieka. Hey, let's talk about it. Kwa nini unakubali kupeana ati juu umepewa attention? No, you need to show me some M-Pesa messages. I need to see M-Pesa messages is what I need to see. Kuna wenye hawata agree na hiyo, but that is what I think, and that is, I stand by that. By the way, mimi ukiniambia nikuonyesha M-Pesa messages nitakuonyesha, because I don't play like that. I'm not that sugar sweet. Yes, I want love, but mapenzi yangu iko na requirements na iko na boundaries. Jumi najua where my value stands. Na kama vile nilisema in the other video ya kukuwa unpunishable, you can add on value onto you, on top of being sexy, on top of being a woman, because we said you're even being a woman, you're inherently valuable. You have the power to bring life in this plane of existence. To kwangu hiyo ni value. Sisi ndio tumepopulate huko. Na hiyo ni power. So you have that, you can add on to that. You're pretty, you're sexy, you can have pretty legs, pretty toes, pretty cute nails, sama uzitengeneze, you can, do your makeup venye tu unataka kufanya. That is added on value. Also on top of that, tafuta pesa. Na hata kama huna uwezo kutafuta sahi, save yenye uko nayo. Ukiwa na kapesa unacheka na confidence, unatembea na confidence. But confidence yako tu anyways. Yeah, okay, haina shida ikitoka kwa pesa. I mean, you made the money, ni ulienda ukaitafuta. So yeah, ujue value yako, ucultivate value yako, ujue kupackage value yako. Why? Wacha kupeana hii kitu yako hivyo tu. Ni powerful sana. Na mwenye anajaribu kukuweka in a state yenye unadhani otherwise anakudanganya. And that is why you're going to meet a man who is going to treat you better. Because they are different. Kama vile tu hata mimi na wewe are different in kila mtu ako na power yake. Si power, strength, weakness yake. You're going to find another man and he's going to treat you different from mwenye uko naye sahi. Na maybe mwenye uko naye sahi amekuconvince utawaipata mwenye atakutreat different. That's the thing. Anakudanganya. And I'm here kuambia ukweli. Yeah, so the second thing, I think nimemalizana na hiyo ya identity. Changing your identity and knowing that most of your power should lie in your identity, because tumesema aje, sexiness inaweza isha. Nasikia uchungu hapa. Sexiness inaweza isha. Your beauty might fade, ama you might not hata feel as beautiful. Plus me hata napenda si wote to feel tukiwa pretty, because like every woman is pretty, like what? So yeah. Acha nisiendelee nianze kusema matuhuhu hapo. I think what I've said is enough. Please make sure umepata kitu from that. The other thing is emotional dependency. Please remember we're talking about taking your power back as a woman. Point 1 ilikuwa working on your identity. The second point is emotional dependency. And this is emotional dependency is a dangerous drug. You need to be able to process your own emotions as a baby girl. Your emotional well-being should not depend on a person's mood, a person's behavior, a person's opinion, another person's action, whatever. You need to be on top of your game hivyo vyote. Na sisemi ati hautajipata ukiwa triggered. Also watch out for watu wanatrying kukutrigger, watu wanajaribu ku change your state of consciousness. Watch out. For example, if mtu akutrigger ukue angry, like utaona decisions zenye utamake ukiwa angry na ukiwa sober, like sober from the anger, ni different. Itakuwa almost certainly two different people. Ni so important kwa sababu ukimake decision ukiwa angry utarealize itakuwa impulsive, most likely itakuwa mbaya. But ukitulia, emotion iishe kwanza, then umake decision, ni better, utakuwa more logical na itakuserve better. But if mtu akutrigger then ukue angry, mi naonanga watu kama wanajiambia you're trying to change me, you're trying to make me someone that I'm not. Anyways, tuendelee. Your emotional well-being, kama vile nilikuwa nasema, if I could depend on a person's mood kwanza, and if it does, just know that person anaweza akakumanipulate haraka sana. You are very kai utamanipulatiwa haraka. If mtu anajua anaweza akakutrigger ukasirike hivyo, then si anajua how to control you. Si anaweza kumove na atakumanipulate, atakudanganya, atakufanya udhani wewe hata ndio the problem na wewe si the problem. So that is why you need to stand on top of it. Emotions zako unazikeep in check. Si ati uziweke chini ya carpet. You feel them, you process them, you soothe yourself. Yes, so that when you're even addressing things with people, whether you're a spouse, whether you're a friend, go more sober, make better decisions, please. Sikuwe kama mimi nakasirikange and then. But you know what? Mimi I can always stand on my... Anyways, tusiende kwa kukasirika because when I'm angry. Another thing about emotional dependency, which is a problem, you should stop seeking approval from your spouse. Zingine hapa hata mimi ziliniguza. So, isn't it azisoma tu? Then utajua. Your happiness should not depend on another person. Make yourself happy. Your spouse, ama your partner, ama whoever, he should add on to that happiness yenye ushapata we mwenyewe, because you know you can make yourself happy, baby girl, because you're not depending on him. No. I hope jifunze, anza hapo. Hata kama maybe financially you're still depending on him, anza hapo pa kuto depend on him emotionally. Asikuwe na uwezo wa kukutrigger na at the same time isikuange at the end wako na uwezo wa kukupe furaha ama kukunyima furaha. You get it? Okay, I hope point yangu ina come across. I hope ninaweza kukuongelesha. Naki with time nitafanya better, nitawork on vitu zenye maybe sahi hauoni zikiwa perfect, but when nipe tu time, na please jaribu kuimplement hizi vitu kwa maisha yako, because I take my sweet time kuziandika. But also wewe kukua hapa ni a good thing and a big thing, and I'm so grateful. Thank you for your time. 13 minutes in, baby girl. Thank you so much. Naweza kupiga kimunju wewe. Another thing, stop seeking approval from your spouse. How might you seek approval from your spouse? You always needing reassurance. Na huyo ni Macy. Huyo Macy amekuwa called out. You have to tell me you love me. Remind me you love me today, tomorrow, the other. Yeah, and that is not okay. I was just reading about it and it's not okay. Another thing that is also not okay, and that doesn't look good on you, baby girl, is you putting down another woman in front of your guy. Oh. I have done that. But nilifanya hata si regret, because hata huyo dem akaweza leto hapa sahi, the woman I was putting down, I would still put her down because she crossed the line. Alijaribu kunichezea, and people will have a nerve and then be nervous. We'll have some nerve and then be nervous. Don't do that with me. Ukikuja na nerve, uende hivyo all the way. Usiogope. Unaogopa nini? No. Si huko unaniogopa from the start. So anyway, she crossed a line and I was quick with it. Kama vile nimesema. Very quick with it. I love putting people in their place. So yeah, I have done that. The other thing is neglecting your own needs and wants. I'd like to say participate in your own life, baby girl. Give yourself even the pleasure. Like I was saying, give yourself the pleasure before you even wait for him to give it to you. See, you know where you need to touch yourself. Start there. Go and do that right now after your video. Because you know how to give it to yourself. Before you even depend on someone else to give it to you, give it to yourself. Itakufanya tu feel more powerful. Maybe in another video tunafaa kuongelea sexual energy. I keep saying iko na power, but I don't say how. Okay, so putting his needs before your own needs. Why are you putting him before you? Me kwanza, maybe he sees something most moms want to hear, but I think hata nikipata watoto, I will not put my kids before me. You come and shoot me. I will always put myself first. Always. I have gotten to that point where I choose myself completely and fully. I love myself. I have worked on myself. Jesus. I know si ati niko mahali nataka kukua, but I am putting in the work. Nami ninajipenda. Nami ninajipenda. And I'm not saying that I'm going to neglect my kids, but at the same time, I'm not going to neglect myself. Utakuwa unapatana mimi, I look pretty, and my kids look pretty. Because, tunajipenda sisi wote. So I don't like seeing moms when you invest so much on your child, unajisahau. Why? If your cup is empty, how are you going to pour? And I don't know you're even pouring from an empty cup because umepeana all your power. Especially through your emotions. Check out your emotions. Watu wenye wako na uwezo wa kufanya ufeel woga, kufanya ufeel anger, jiulize kwa nini? Kwa nini mtu anafanya ni feel hivi? Kwa nini namkubalisha? Because sometimes hata nisi watu nakubalisha watu hata watu disrespect. What have you said about your disrespect could happen? Have you even called it out? Have you stood up for yourself? You need to. Oh my God, you need to. Maybe sometimes utajipata cross a line, like umekasirisha your person, but you need to stand up for yourself. You need to put your foot down hata wewe. Juu usipo nani atakufanyia hivyo? Si ni wewe unafaa kujifanya. Baby girl, you're now a grown baby girl. Kama vile tumesema, working on your identity, work on your esteem. Your esteem is also part of your identity. Work on how you see yourself, how you view yourself, how you talk to yourself. Because it is going to change you. It's going to change the person that you are. And when you change the person that you are, you're going to start thinking differently, acting differently, moving different, feeling different. Yeah, I think tumemaliza. Oh, the last thing. Kama vile tulikuwa tunasema about seeking approval from your spouse. Stop outsourcing your worth, baby girl. You're not worthy at because that man chose you. That is not the reason you're worthy. Si tumesema vitu zitakufanya worthy. Kamasomo, kapesa, kakaria, kaakili, beauty, kanyash, kamwili, tunguo, kuglow, tunywele, kukatu. Yani tunakuona tu unatamanika. Hiyo ndio kitu cha kufanya worthy and valuable. You're not valuable because he chose you. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. No, you're not. Your worth haiko hapo. No. Yes, maybe he saw something he liked. Na akaona ikiwa worthy na akataka kuichoose na kukaa nayo, but wewe worth yako usi based on yeye kukuchoose. No. Don't outsource your worth and your happiness. Yeah. Also, trust me, the life that is awaiting you after you do all this work is more fulfilling than the one that you're living now. And I can promise you that. Ukuja unipige. If you do all this work consistently, ujipende enough ku redirect your focus back to you, your life is going to get better. Inevitably. There's no other way. But you can't quit on yourself. You need to go all in on yourself, to give yourself, like, inaitangwaje, like the way you give your man a chance, give yourself a chance hata wewe uone how far you can go. Na uache kujidoubt. Uache kukubali mtu mwingine akudefine, especially a man. So, thank you though for listening to me. Please subscribe. Again, I'm going to beg you to subscribe. Nastawa yacha. Please subscribe. I need for you to subscribe and like, weka thumbs up. Usiku unasahau kuwatch na 2x speed. I will work on my speech, but in the meantime, tutakuwa tuna watch na 2x speed. So, bye. Oh, nenda nje kubuy. I'm kind of excited. Nenda kubuy chakula. Nenda kurun some errands, then you buy ingredients fulani for a recipe that I saw on TikTok. Yeah. Even if I naenda kufanya sahi. Also, I need to clean my house Maybe I'll take some shots. Maybe not. I don't know. Bye.